Hello, 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 my darlings. Well, we are on Wednesday. Is that hump day? Almost close to the weekend. I like when they say on the news, when the weather people say always looking towards the weekend. Jordana is always looking towards the weekend. It's always fun on the weekend because I love playing in the dirt. You should know what that means by now. Listen, welcome to A Slice of Life. And thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe and please hit the like button. I hope I say something you like. And please tell others so that we can get what we need in order for me to share with you. People want to buy my sunglasses, but I can't put things up on this site because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. If I can put things on the site, then you can buy the things that I would like for you to buy. But I don't have them yet. But I hope I say something or you are encouraged and want to share this platform. Okay, now you know why. Y'all already talked to you, but if you knew, I'm a 3 times cancer survivor. I don't have any teeth right now, but it's okay. And this is our Bible, so to speak. I don't know them. They don't know me. I don't get any money. But I love super aging because I like to share stories about me and my friends and those of us, the women of a certain age, as we talk about getting older without getting old, getting older without getting old. You see, we know we're getting older. We understand all that. But we also understand that we're not trying to fall in the coffin as soon as we retire. As soon as you turn 45, you start looking towards the end of life. You got at least 20 years, at least 30 years at 45. And at 65, you have at least 20 years. You see? And then, and I don't know these people either. But I saw both of these. I saw this one on GMA3. I like to watch them on ABC TV. And then I saw this on the YouTube, Well Lived Life. And I'm a YouTuber now, obviously. A well-lived life is what I want you to have. I want you to have a well-lived life. And so I also have explained, when I keep the glasses on, I like them. I really like these. Ooh. But they all will be for sale. Everyone. But my other person, I tell you, if there's somebody who says that he doesn't send people to other sites. Well, I send you to other sites because Jordan doesn't know everything, but I'm sharing my life with you, but also what I find on YouTube. And so if you don't have time to look for YouTube, just come to me and I'll tell you where to go. And I'm following MYRON Golden. MYRON Golden, for those of you who are in business or you want to go in business or you're trying to get in business. So he has I need you to find what is it? No. The scientific success. MYRON Golden, scientific success. Because he does this whole thing that I'm going to try to do in a short time. Because I need you to go over there and listen to how he really explains inertia and matter and force. It was just amazing to me how he made a science project apply to everything in your life. One of the things he says, when he's talking about the inertia, he's talking about money, health, relationships. All of it. He is applying this whole scientific theory to all of your life, not just to business, but to your health, to your relationships. And what he did, he went to the board and he drew a person pushing a ball. And he was talking about how hard it is to push that ball because he had a big ball and a little person. If you can imagine that. And the person trying to push the ball and push the ball. He lined it up to life, to business, to health. How hard it is to get something going. We know. I'm a woman of a certain age, so I know. And you all who are younger, it's very difficult to get that first movement going. It is very difficult. When I used to sell and do vending, which I plan, if you all can get me going, I plan to do it again. You got to make that first sale. It's important to make that first sale. Once you make that first sale, then other sales. There's something about the atmosphere would just say, oh, it's something to buy, and they'll start sending people to you. And another thing that happened with me when I used to vend, I used to say, this is how much money I want at the end of the day. And I promise you, to the penny, I got every amount. We could close down at 7. And at 5 minutes to 7, I said, oh my God, I can't believe I can't make. And somebody will run and say, oh, I was trying to get in here. And I get the last money I need to make the end result. I'm telling you, this right here, what did I tell you all the time? This right here controls everything. This right here controls everything. Oh, y'all saw my no teeth? Okay, I have to watch my mouth. But anyway, so he's saying, how do you get the movement? And how he was talking about, and he used something I really like, something called escape velocity. Escape velocity. velocity. I love that. I already knew where he was going with that. How do you get that last push? You know, when the rocket is going up in the air and they have a boost or something, and it boosts and boosts because it's got to go so far off up in the space. You know, how do we get that last boost? How do you get that? Oh, and I was just so excited about his explanation and the way Myron Golden shaped the whole conversation and shaped the whole presentation around science. And you know, I'm not a science person, French major, okay? Anyway, I don't know. And I was going to be a clinical psychologist. I guess the Lord knew better. Anyway, we have had failure. So he is saying escape philosophy, that extra boost, that extra something we need. Sometimes we don't go get it. Or sometimes we'll start a business and say, oh, it didn't work. We'll start a business and say, oh, it didn't work. We're sad to go about our health. Oh, it didn't work. Our relationship, it didn't work. No. It could work. It would have worked if you had that extra push. How do you get that extra push? How do you say to yourself, oh my God, listen to me. 3 times cancer survivor. Listen to me. I'm telling you how you get that extra push. You say it. You just, what goes here takes care of the rest of it. You got to have God though. Now, don't get mixed up now. I'm a praying woman, you see. So I ask God to tell me, even when I come to you all, I pray about what I should say today, you know? And I pray about everything I do. But I know you got to have prayer. Prayer is part of it, because Myron Golden is straight from the Bible. Myron Golden, he's doing the scientific, but in the end, he tells you, he brings the science back to the Bible. Ooh, I love this brother. So I'm saying all that to say, we're talking about escape velocity. You got to have that escape velocity to give you that extra push. They said, Georgianne, where do you get all that from? I get it from above. I get it from above. He puts it here, and I share it with you. Because you got to keep going. Let me tell you, when they tell you 3 times that you got cancer, and 3 times it doesn't look good, and 3 times of chemo, and the last chemo is infusion, the kind you take home to stay alive, and I'm here with you on A Slice of Life. I'm on Netflix, High on the Hall, Season 2, Episode 3. That's God, G-O-N-D. And this, you got to believe. You got to know it can happen. You got to say, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. I'm going to get my 1,000 subscribers. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it, because I said it, that my 1,000 is coming. God has ordained it. That's it. All right. So he said today, we've had failures so long that we don't believe that we can have escape velocity. I know that feeling. I tried to run for office how many times? At least 3 times. And it just broke my heart. I know the process. Trust me, I know the process. I know a lot about that running for office thing. Emma Darnell taught me a lot. Yes, the late Emma Darnell. I just didn't focus in on it. I didn't do it. She pointed fingers. I didn't do it. But it worked. But now it's a new way. We have new machines. We have new everything. And so people still running for office. I'm not ready to run for office anymore. But I would like to be placed in a position where I can do some work for a short period of time to help as many people as I can until the real council person comes. And what am I talking about? The wonderful Keisha Waits has stepped down, but she's going to something else. She's going to something. If it's something bigger, or maybe it's the same thing. I don't know, but she's doing something differently, and that would be Keisha Waits. And so that position is open. Now I don't want to run for a citywide. That's not, But sometimes they put a placeholder there just to hold the place until the person runs for office, until the state sets up the election. That's what I want to be. I want to be the placeholder. Because first, it would be a dream come true. That's selfish. But it would just be a dream come true because it didn't win. But secondly, it would give me an opportunity to do something with somebody, for somebody, one more time, because that's how I feel. You all know I've been in this city a long time, and I've done a lot of work. You can look at my resume, you can just go online. You wouldn't have some stuff had I not, God had not given me the dream and the dream work. And so I don't want to talk about Georgianne, but I just want to let you know that that's what I would like to do. Of course, there'll be people like, well, she don't need to be doing that, or she too old, or whatever, it's all right. What God has for me, He has for me. So that's where I am with that. But this escape velocity is what you got to have. And that escape velocity, that extra boost, that extra push. So what else did he say? I want you to go watch this. MYRON Golden. I want you to go watch Myron Golden now. Now, he talked about you have to become a bigger and better version of yourself. See, you just can't. I play in the dirt on the weekend. You can't be the same person. If you're trying to get something, then you got to work harder on you. I have books. I got books to read. I study YouTube. Classes, webinars I attend. I work on Georgianne. One, it's good for women of a certain age and people of a certain age. You should do that anyway so you can keep something going on here. Plus, I got my 60th year out of Spelman College reunion stuff. And Dr. Annie Shady Jones she does not play. She's been our president. We love her. But she's a taskmaster, and I'm up for the task. So I got a lot to do with that. You see, but all of this says where's that escape velocity? Where's building? Why is it building? Because I'm working on myself. If I work on myself, get extra training here, get extra support here, learn to do something here, then all that helps you grow. And so he showed a small person with a big ball trying to push the ball up the hill. He said, as you get bigger and you push harder, as you get bigger and you push harder, before you know it, you are up that hill because you've grown yourself. You got more strength to push. You have the more strength to push. He said that, who was that said that, the start that stops. Oh, okay. So he said it's the start that stops most people. And it is. It's the start. Just getting started stops most people. I don't know. And don't tell anybody, oh my God. Like I'm sharing this dream. Let me tell you, this dream that I just shared with you, I took a chance on sharing it to the public. But I know, there'll be somebody out there right now on the phone making sure that I don't get it. And by the same token, there'll be somebody on the phone making sure I do get it. But that all them phones don't work. It's what, if God said I'm going to get it, you see? It's all in God's hand. That's how I feel. But I got to say I want it. You got to say you want it. But it's that start. Getting started is the hardest thing. I talk to people about all the time getting started on YouTube. They're still getting started. I got some folks that are still getting started. They ain't got started yet. Because it takes a lot to get started. This takes a lot. My daughter got me the light, because I said I needed a light. I had to get a different space in the house, and then we still today got to move it takes a lot. You have to become more than you are to have the momentum to move that object. Listen to me. You heard what Mr. Golden said. You have to become more than you are to move that object. The object is big, and you way down here, and the object way up here. Straining. But as you get up here, the object is down here. You see? And how do you do that? You got to play in the dirt. Y'all have to go back and listen to Playing in the Dirt. So what's the end result? I got to bring you this because I'm going to close out. The bottom line, you will never face an object bigger than you are because you are made in the image of God. Come on, Myron Golden. You will never face an object bigger than you are because you're made in the image of God. If you're made in the image of God, then you know that you got the power and the will and everything you need. God, you see, when I taught in the classroom, it's hard teaching online, but I like it. Don't get me wrong. But when I'm in the classroom, I'm a different beast. Ooh wee, I am no joke, because I will, whatever that religion is. Clark Atlanta is a Christian school. It's about the Methodists. Okay, so this is what I ask them. I tell them to say the Lord's Prayer. Those who know it, say the Lord's Prayer for me. And then when they get to the heaven and the earth, I say, okay, he has told you in the Lord's Prayer, you got to say, it's the same thing there and here. Same thing. The power, you have it. How many places in the Bible you can find where he's giving you the power? You made his image, which means you can do, I don't know it. That's what it said. Y'all always talking about, I made in the image of God. Well, duh. Let's do something about it. Let's use some of them powers. Let's knock down some of them walls. Let's do some extra pushing. I promise you. I promise you. You are going to have, that business is going to take off. Your health is perfect. You perfect. Just say it. Perfect. Just say, my health, I have great health. I chose me a new age. Cornell told me to be 16. I decided to be 36. I remember 36, I think. Anyway, 36 is not bad. It wasn't the best. I don't think I had, but I'll be 36 in body, 36 in spirit, 36 in looks. Oh, it's bad. But find your age and say, oh, that's how I feel today. And watch the energy come. Watch that extra velocity come. Watch what happens to you when you change this. When you ask God to say, when you say, God, this is what I need you. Come on. When you make up your mind and you done talked it over with the higher power and he has given you everything you need, then why are you not doing it? Why are you not using it? Why are you not doing it? Why are you not using it? You want to get that extra velocity? You need to turn on MYRON Golden. And I think it's called the Scientific Success. MYRON doesn't know me. He doesn't know I exist, doesn't need me. And I'm not needing him. What I need is for you to listen to some of the other people approach to success based on what I have read and seen as I share with you. Because for me, it's all about sharing. It's all about giving. See, for me, giving is receiving, receiving is giving. I don't know anything to do. I don't know anything to do but to give. Give it away. Give it. And people laughed. They took my ideas and ran with them. And it's okay. Because that was them. They got to face the God. I ain't got to talk about that. I got some stuff to talk about, but it ain't that. You see, because giving is receiving. Give. People say, you going to give it right away? Yeah. Why are you giving stuff away? And tell me why not? And why not? God has been good to me. I lived through some stuff. I lived through more than 3 cancers, people. I've lived through some stuff. And I'm very grateful to be here today to share what I can with you so that you can have a well-lived life. So you can super age, getting older without getting old. And for this very last reason, I'm happy to be here because I love you. And you can't do anything about it.